back to my channel, Dream Budgets. Today we have a different video than what we're used to. So for today's video, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna go ahead and go through all of the expenses that we've had for each individual card, and then we're gonna remove the money from these envelopes up here so that we can go ahead and deposit the money back into my bank so that I can make those payments that are coming up already. So what we have here is what I call my monthly expenses tracker. I go ahead and divide each of my credit cards. So I have a total of 3 that I use. There are 2 Chase credit cards that I have, and then I also have a Discover credit card. Okay, so let's start with our first credit card, our Chase credit card. And I do try my best to keep all of similar expenses together. That way I'm not spreading out a lot of things, but sometimes, you know, I don't have my credit card with me, or I forgot, or whatever the case may be. So I usually use my phone for a calculator, but I'm filming on my phone, so you all, I don't think will be able to see this. This is really light. But I already know off the bat that for gas, there's 3 expenses of gas, and I think I only used this card for gas this month, so it looks like there was a $37, there was a $36, and there was a $34.01. So that's going to give us a total of $102. So from gas, we're going to be removing, I'm sorry, $107. So from gas, we're going to be removing $107. And again, I purposely break this up into smaller bills so that I do have some rollover money for my $5 and $1 savings challenge. So let's go ahead and remove 107 from here. I want to keep my 5s and 1s as much as possible so that I can roll them over to my $5 and $1 savings challenge. So let's see if we can just remove 110 from here. It's 20, 40, 60, 80, 110. So 110 is gonna be for gas. And everything else we're gonna leave in here. I already see that we have 5s and we have 1s and we have a few 10s left over. I still have gas for this upcoming week. I pumped a little later on in the week, so that's why I still have some money, a lot more than what I probably am used to. I'm gonna roll over the 5s, I'm gonna roll over the 1s. The 10s I might just keep in there, so that way I don't have to put that much for the next month. So we're probably gonna end up doing that. Now let's just go ahead and mark this that we did already take for gas. So we took the 36 and we took the 34 as well. Okay. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and move on to our groceries, because that's the next one I see here. And I just went grocery shopping, so I think it was about almost $100 I spent in groceries. Because I am staying home a lot more because school just started, I wanna reduce my going out budget and do the most that I can with the cooking in the house, or cook the most that I can. Sorry, I can't speak today. Okay, so 70, 78 plus 26.93. That's gonna give us $97 with 71 cents. We're just gonna go ahead and round this up, and we're gonna remove the $100 bill and put that aside for now. And let's just make sure we write that this was already taken out and this. So then the next category that I do want to take out of is, I believe, my personal bills. So house bills, I think that's the next card. Personal bills. Okay, so for personal bills, we have 125 with 50 cents that we need to remove out of here. So let's take this out. Okay, so let's go ahead and remove 125.50. So let's just do 126. We're gonna do 100, and we're gonna do 25, 6. So we're putting that 126 to the side, and we're just marking here that we did indeed take that out already. Let's see. So then we're gonna go ahead and remove our going out, because that envelope is still in here. So for going out, and this is mostly when I go out and eat food. Let's go ahead and remove $36 from here. So 20, 30, oops, 30, the 5 in here. Some, oh, 5, 36. So $36. So we're removing $36 and putting it to the side for now. And let's just go ahead and mark that we did take that out. So it looks like the last one we gotta do here is our personal. And the only reason I'm taking out personal is because I did have an expense of my books that I had to purchase. Go ahead and take 150, we'll round that up to 157 from our personal. I don't ever take money out of my school savings unless, of course, I gotta pay for tuition. But other than that, I take it out of my personal. Like I'll purchase books, clothes, whatever. I will use my personal for that. So we're taking out 157. So 150, 5, 6, 7. And everything else will stay in here. So we put 157 aside, and it looks like that's it for our first credit card. So our second credit card is also Chase. Let's go ahead and start out with the first category that I see here. We don't have gas in here. Groceries is out. House bills. We do need to take house bills. It looks like there are 2. I paid them both with this card intentionally, so that way I didn't have to break them down that much, but it should be everything that we stuffed. Let's just make sure. $54.99, so 55. So 190, I think, is what I did stuff in here. And it should be exactly that. 100, 20, 40, 60, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. 190. So there goes everything from our house bill envelope. Now let's go and, oh, let me just mark this so I don't forget. So house bills, we did that. And we did that. Okay, so let's just go on to our next category, which is our personal bills. And for personal bill, we're gonna go ahead and take out the 282. And I actually think this should be the remaining amount as well. It should be exactly 206 actually, because I already went ahead and I took out the previous personal bill payment that I made with the other card. So let's just make sure the 206 is in here. 150, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 205, 6. So 206. Let's make sure we go ahead and mark it here. Alrighty, now the next one that I could see here is, I don't think we did spending, so I think we're gonna go ahead and take out money from going out. It also should be the remaining amounts. So let's just be sure. So for going out, it looks like we have 85.81, and then we also have $36, and I think that's it. Oh no, there's one more. Went to breakfast, 0.66. 172 is where we're gonna go ahead and take out from here. So that's 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, and $2. So 172. So we did this top one going out, did this one, and we also did this one. Now the last one I need to take out from is vacation. And this was the one that I was telling you all in my previous video that I actually did not anticipate, because I thought I paid everything off already for my vacation. but it seems like I forgot this one. And so we're just gonna put that back in there. It's 5061. So we're putting 61 to the side. So let's move on to our third credit card, which is our Discover credit card. And this one's actually not due until mid-month. So I don't have to pay this one back until next month. However, I just want to make sure I take out everything that doesn't belong for the next month. That way we just start fresh, and there's a clean slate for September. So let's go ahead and just remove what is left here. And it looks like we need spending. We need to take out $10. And so I did purchase something through Apple. So $10 is gonna go out. And going out actually needs to be $13, but I only have $12 in here. So I did go over budget $1. I do have like $10 as a buffer in my bank account in case, you know, cents are missing, $1 here and there. But I'm gonna do my best for next month to hopefully not go over. But we did go $1 over, not a big deal. Okay, so now that we've taken out everything that we have to for our credit cards, we're gonna go ahead and move on to probably the last category that we have to take out of, which is our rent. And so here I do go ahead and just kind of write for my own sake what I took out of the envelopes for this month. As you can see, those in red are the ones that I went over. So this should have been $220. It is $221. We went over $1. Not horrible, but not ideal. For vacation, like I said before, I wasn't planning to take anything out, but we did. So I did put that as a -61 because it was not something that we anticipated. Now the last one that I need to take out of is the rent envelope. So let's go ahead and just count and make sure it's 900. I mean, there should be 900 in here. Let's just double check. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 59, 900. So by now, most of these envelopes are gonna be empty. Gas, I'm gonna keep the $10 and roll it over to the month of September. The 5s and 1s are gonna go to my savings challenge, but I won't do that until I do my next cash stuffing. Groceries were out. House bills were out. Personal bills were out. Spending, I do have some money left over in there. I think I have some 5s, so I might roll over that spending money, or I might keep it in here because I don't know how my next paycheck is gonna be. Since I am working a lot less hours due to going back to school, I probably will need a little bit of a buffer money. Who knows? Going out, completely out. So typically these cash envelopes are always gonna be taken out. Okay, so if we did our math correctly, these are the total amounts that we have to go ahead and deposit. Let's start with our first one, which is our Chase credit card. Should be a total of $526, give or take. It's 100, 200, 300, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, and 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So 529. Again, this is give or take. So if we have an extra $2, $3 in there, we just keep it as a buffer in my bank account. But essentially, I am going to be paying exactly the $527. So we'll have $2 extra in my bank account, which is perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and move on to our second card, and that's going to be Chase. And for that one, we're depositing $630, give or take. Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 6, and that is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So $633 is what we'll be depositing to our second one. And we'll have some buffer for that one as well. The last credit card here is Discover, and we should be putting about $22-ish. So 10, 21, 2, and really it should be 23, but we have some buffer money from these. So we'll go ahead and put in that extra dollar in here. So it ends up working out. Okay, so in total, we're gonna go ahead and be depositing a total of $1,183 back into our bank account so that we can go ahead and pay our credit cards. So that's kind of how I do it. So this is basically how I do my system. It works for me. I know some people don't really care for taking that much out just to put it back in. But this way, I really can track every single dollar that I'm using. I'm very conscious of the transactions that I'm making each time because I have to update my tracker there. And also, I use my credit card so that I get some cash back. It just depends on the promotions that are going on, but I sometimes do end up getting close to 100. I think for this month, I did about $73 or so, which is nice because I can put that back into a category. For today's video, make sure you hit the like button, comment something down below, also subscribe to my channel and turn on your post notifications so that way you get alerted when this video goes up. Like always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!